Okay, so for the next layout number 4, I am going to be scrapbooking these pictures, which is getting ready for homecoming, my daughter. And what I did was I pulled out a paper pad that I have had, or someone gave me, I'm not really sure. Looks like it's from Big Lots for $4, and it's actually like a wedding paper pad. But because she had a lacy dress that she was going to get ready to wear, I pulled this sheet out of here. So it, says just married, all this lace, happily ever after. But you can use these paper pads for other things. So don't get stuck with a theme of your paper pad. You can always use it for anything else. You just cover up these words and make it your own. So this is the base page that I'm going to use right here. For these pictures, I pulled out scraps of black and this light blue. Because on the pictures, I have, so her dress that she wore was, it was like a silver with a black lace over it. In these pictures that she's getting ready, there's a tinge of light blue, so that's why I picked that. So what I'm going to do with, I know you're thinking, what are you going to do with these weird pieces of scraps? Well, what I'm going to do is put that like that and trim that out, and probably put this one over that and trim that out. And I don't know about these yet. The thing is, I'm running out of black scraps. Yay! So I'm using them all, which is very good. So I don't really have any more. The last black scrap I have is this big piece. So I might have to use it to back these up because I want these pictures to pop out. And then I was thinking, I like the little hearts, but I was thinking of maybe incorporating some of this blue in the background somehow, somewhere. I don't know yet. Somewhere like that to put it in the layout but not make it predominant. Just kind of a background tone to it. So the embellishments that I found for this layout, I went through my stash. Me and my big ideas, and I'm thinking I'm going to maybe use this one that says princess. This little lacy flower trim, I'm going to add that somewhere. And then this I know is really kind of junior for my daughter's age, but I'm thinking I'm going to cut out this little head right here and put it on a journaling card. And I had some circular blings that I found pieces of in my stash. These very old Creative Keepsakes. These are rub-on letters. These are like super old. I probably had these for like 10 years plus. I found a couple doilies. I'm not sure. I might ink these black or a blue or spray mist them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet, or if I'm even going to use them at all, but I just pulled them out because they have that lacy feel, paper lacy feel. And then this Tie Me to the Moon sticker fun. Okay, this is like super old, and it's Slumber Party. But what I'm going to do is, or the thought process behind pulling this out, was to get the curling iron, the blow dryer, the hair stuff, and put that on the journaling card. We all have sticker sheets, whether it's, Creative Memory sticker sheets, or, I don't know, Close to My Heart sticker sheets, whatever sticker sheets that you have that you used to use a long time ago and like make it look like an explosion on your page with all the sticker sheets. I'm going to show you how I use these on layouts now, and it doesn't look like the whole page threw up stickers. Alright, so what I did here is I trimmed them all out with black mats, and then I put these little blue scrap pieces behind here, and I'm still not sure about that. I might have to trim those down as well. And I found a blue piece down here that I'm going to journal on. And for these little stickers, I cut them out of this sheet that I had. And again, I used the head off of this. It was here, to put here. And this one is from the Me and My Big Ideas sticker sheet. So I'm just going to journal right there about her getting ready for homecoming. Now, this stark white doily is not working out for me. But since I bought them like 100 in a pack at the dollar store, what I'm going to do, move that out the way, is what I did was I took my color box, and this is the classic colors, and I started inking different colors to put behind this flower here, to see which ones, which ones would I like the best. And I didn't like any of them. They didn't work for me. So because these come 100 in the pack, I can, redo them as many times as I want and not feel guilty about wasting. That I liked. I used my Close to My Heart Crystal Blue and my Close to My Heart Dauber, and I just inked it and I just daubed it up until I got the blue that I wanted, and it worked out good. I think that's what I'm going to use on here. Let me pull this back. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm actually going to put it behind the pictures because I don't want it to be so prominent, but I just want that pop of color because I like color. Now for these, I had these circles, and I cut them in half to pull them out, and I'm just gonna give it a little bling because it is for homecoming, and homecoming always deserves bling. Alright, now the letters. I told you I was gonna try and use these creative keepsakes rub-on letters, but it's just really a fancy font and it's not fitting where I want it to fit, so I'm gonna have to do that on something else. Instead, I pulled out these stickers, Dear Lizzie stickers, and they're fox, and they're kind of a glittery charcoal grayish with a blue hint. I don't know even what color this is, but this I think is what I'm going to use, and it's going to say getting ready, or getting ready for homecoming. I haven't decided yet, but that is going to be the layout. And the little stickers I grouped all down here. I think if you have sticker sheets and you group them together in a journaling box or in a corner somewhere, it makes a bigger impact than how I used to scrapbook, where I would stick a sticker here and a sticker here and a sticker, and I don't like floating stickers, and I used to do that all the time. I don't know why, because I wanted to use up all the stickers. I'm really not sure, but I'm done doing that. So now that I'm maturing in my scrapbooking, I'm grouping and grouping, and it looks so much better, and it's easier for your eye to read the actual layout and know, you focus more on the pictures and not all the fancy embellishments. This is the layout I came up with. I ended up not using the blue scraps behind the pictures because it just didn't work out. And that's the fun part about scrapbooking, is there are no rules. No rules. And then with these stickers here, when you peel them off, they're clear. So I had to put them on, I put them on this scrap paper, and then I cut them out and I pop dotted them up to kind of give them a little bit of presence. I'm going to let her journal and write her feelings about getting ready for homecoming. And I wanted to show you guys so this would be the prequel page to homecoming, and then let me show you the actual homecoming layout that is going on her book next. So this is it here. So this was already done. So that's why I wanted to get this page here to somewhat coordinate in a sense, or somewhat be on the same level as this. So in her scrapbook she'll have the prequel, like getting ready, and then this is the actual homecoming page. I wanted to use some of the same elements, like the flowers and the bling, and just to keep it keep it somewhat cohesive. These letters actually were bright silver glittery, and I inked them. So remember, you can always ink things no matter what color they are. Spray them, paint them, ink them, and it'll work for you. So again, I hope you enjoyed watching this layout come about.